Ride around my top down, window shaking a lot now. I'ma stay proud, no Kane Brown, but I thank God for these days now. Don't make sounds, cracks glass, no rebounds. End town, Nastyville, and I stay proud now. Welcome to Nastyville, where the conversations are always
nasty.
Yes, As
sir.
always, I brought my right hand with me, DeMonte.
What's up?
We didn't try to match today. Somehow it just panned out that way or
I
whatever.
promise you are the last person I'm ever going to try to match. That's for sure.
He rolls up. I see him in a green shirt. It's like the exact same
I was like, go
shirt.
back in the house, bro. Change your shirt. Didn't work.
So today we got two very special guests. My main man, Rock Rackz, and Benzarelli.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, we're glad to have you guys on the show, man. You're supporting EDE, the movement, man. I love it, bro. That's freaking awesome.
That's what's up.
They have a movement going.
Oh, hell yeah. So today's a special day for y'all. I mean, obviously, you guys just dropped a huge project. You just dropped, right, Rock Rackz?
That's correct. Just dropped a project. It's out on all digital platforms. It's called Pi.
Okay.
P-I-E.
What was the inspiration behind Pi?
Well, I wanted to try to, with this particular EP, since I've been away from music for a couple of years trying to get back on track, I want to give the fans an opportunity to try to get personal with me.
Okay.
And I did that by connecting some of my youth years along the journey up until now and kind of mixed the stories and gave you a glimpse here, a glimpse there, kind of what my moves were. So that moving forward, I can now make the music more open for everyone. To participate. So I kind of wanted to let people get a little bit personal, kind of, some, idea about my travel.
So you literally pieced together. We talk about pieces of the pie. So you literally took pieces of your life,
correct,
and put it all in one nice little dish for us this time.
Correct. And through my music, if you figure out who Pi is, that means you really know me because it also is my nickname.
Okay. Pi. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You hadn't shared that with me up to this moment. Correct. But we're going to learn something today,
so
Greg.
So to know Pi is to really know the whole me.
Okay.
And kind of know where I get my inspiration, my drive. And, you've been my day one.
Okay.
Everyone else don't really know Pi. They just know who I present.
So did you walk the music that same way? You feel like what you put into this one?
Correct.
You kind of paint that picture for people that don't know Pi personally?
That is correct.
Okay. That's a nice approach.
And and saying that, that's what inspired me to come up with my label name of Every Day. Being from East St. Louis, Midwest, we have that slang. We kind of tie R's and T's together, so it's every day. Because every day I look for reasons to be inspired to do something.
Yeah.
And so that's where that comes from.
So is it East St. Louis or St. Louis?
East St. Louis. We're on the east side of the river.
Hey, Greg, the first night we met. That's actually how he and I kind of vibe night one. Because I said, where are you from, bro? He's like, East St. Louis. I said, East St. Louis or St. Louis? He's like, no, dog. He's like, East St. Louis.
Right.
Like it's
East St. Louis.
Yeah, it's a whole different,
East
that's a
St.
different
Louis
city.
is technically Illinois.
Correct. It is Illinois.
Yeah.
It's Metro St. Louis. So the McKinley Bridge it was separates
That's separator.
us. Right.
I got some stories from East St. Louis.
Oh, yeah, you do. That's why I thought it was so funny when he said
I got stories from East St. Louis.
that he actually survived, which is even funnier.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So,
it's unbelievable,
I used to do like home automation and security for Vimeo. I've told multiple stories on this podcast before or whatever. Like there was one that I walked out. The one that I walked out in East St. Louis, I was in a house, and I don't know if I told the story before, but I walked out of a sale in the house, and then the second I walk out, there's tape wrapped around me. I'm in the dead smack
of a crime scene.
And the tape is wrapped around me, and I'm in the center of it. And I walk out, and I see the yellow tape, and there's officers, and they're pulling a body out of a dumpster across the street or whatever. Wow. That was in East St. Louis. That at the time, East St. Louis was the murder capital of the world, or whatever.
It's a rough place to grow up.
Yeah.
So Seen a lot, done a lot, but I love my city. You know,
Hell yeah.
it's because of the upbringing that's made me more aware and able to maneuver around the world, you know, with confidence. You know,
Heck yeah.
so
Heck yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't make it out, man. You
nah,
made
they don't.
you
They
made
don't.
it out, bro.
Right.
You did good already. You're killing it in the Ville. You made it out, freaking. But it's always good to like remember where you're from and support where
Doubt.
you're from. Like
Yeah, you
obviously I'm
gotta do
from
that.
New
Big
Jersey.
shout
I
out to the
always
618 East St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Bigger things coming. We're gonna put the city on. I'm trying
Hell
to make
yeah.
my city buzz. So
Hell
I
yeah.
want to be able to take some inspiration back and build. You know,
Mhm.
and, you know.
That's dope.
Heck yeah.
So you going off of you got out, you know. So I did a little homework. You know, you and I just kind of chop it up weekly when we see each other. But part of your getting out was, you know, you did that some of the typical ways, you know,
Mhm.
through sports. And then I read
Correct.
you were in the Army. You know,
That's
like,
correct.
so do you credit any part of that escape more than others? So was it sports more than the Army, more than you just making that decision that, you know, you didn't want to, that you want to stay alive, that you
Right.
wanted to survive and, you know, make the best of it versus getting stuck in that rut
Right.
that a lot of people get stuck in? Because I
Right.
mean, I'm from a small town too, nothing
Correct.
like East St. Louis,
Correct.
you know, but on the flip side of it, it's people that get stuck in that rut,
That's correct.
you know, because you are proud of it, you
Right.
know, and you do
Right.
want, a lot of people want to work it from inside out,
Correct.
you know, so instead of that outside in,
Right.
which is your you know, you kind of took the steps outside
Correct. Correct.
to pour back into it versus
Correct.
some feel like they can sit right in the middle of it. And I'm gonna tell you that ain't always the best formula,
Correct. That's
you know,
that's
to do
correct.
it. So
That's
do you
correct.
credit, is there anything that you credit, like as far as the decision making you did tying back to Pod, you know, that you're bringing in those early days?
Correct.
Are those things in those early days that you would credit more to where Rock ended up today?
Yeah, I tell people this. This is a funny story. I really thought I could fly as a kid. I mean, honestly, thought I had superpowers. I could fly. And what I'm getting at is that my ambition and my dreams were always huge,
Yeah.
creative. So now, when I fast forward and then rewind, there's no surprise. I'm here
Mhm.
at this point. I still have long way to go, but I'm proud of my successes so far.
Yeah.
But I do accredit to, you know, some male mentors, teachers, pastors,
Yeah.
that kind of had me understand that even though we're in a hustling environment, that I was beyond that, you
Yeah.
know, look past it. So,
Yeah.
you know, a listening ear,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's
My
good.
grandmother, she gives me all the inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I dropped the EP on May 17th, which is her birthday.
That's nice.
So that was kind of my
Nice
way
little
of,
tribute.
you know.
Hell
Big ups to
yeah.
grandma.
Yeah, that's
Big ups to
dope.
grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Yeah,
You
that's
know, even though the project, I wouldn't say it was rushed, but the date was more important.
right to hit
Right,
that.
to hit that.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of working backwards doing the rollout of the promo so people can understand where to go and get the album. But
Yeah.
it's a good EP.
Yeah.
It's a great EP.
Oh, we trust it.
Hell
We
yeah.
we see you
Yeah.
hit the stage every
But
week,
I
man,
want to
so-
first, you know, rewind and say I appreciate y'all because without platforms like this, there's no movement, you know,
Yeah.
and this gives me movement.
Yeah.
This gives me more movement than I had. So my thanks. I want to say thanks, you know, and I really appreciate this. So
Hey, wait,
Hell
this,
yeah.
this the
Yeah.
man in the city.
yeah, Young Gray, that's my guy.
This the
He
man
been
in the
rocking
city.
it
I
out.
mean,
Hey,
you know,
man.
and
Hell
I've
yeah.
honestly, I don't even know if we've like gone like super in depth since, you know, you started the residency or whatever. But I was actually just telling somebody the other night, you know, Thursday night we're sitting there chopping it up just like you and I do,
Right.
you know, every time I see you. But you know, the thing is, and props to Gray for real, you know, one for the podcast and for, you know, Thursday night, because like he could have been selfish.
Correct.
You know, he could have gotten that residency in like
Correct.
every
And
week.
never
It's Young
said it.
Gray
Right.
performing, dropping his new music, and you know,
Right.
everybody coming in. But I mean, he immediately, like, I mean, like it was immediate. It wasn't a thought process to it. It was, he called, he's like, hey bro, I got a residency at Sky Deck every Thursday. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Dope.
It's like, so
Mhm.
Nashville's going to Thursday night. And I was like, that's dope, dog. I was like, you know,
Right.
he's like, but I'm opening it up. He's
Right.
like, he was like, it's too much talent in this city, and I know it is. He's
Correct.
like, I want somebody to pop out of Nashville. He was like, you
Right.
know, you hear about Memphis and Atlanta and,
Exactly.
you know,
Why not
everywhere
us?
else. Why can't it be
Right.
here?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so like, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the people that's popping, I'd be hard pressed to believe they popping out of a spot nicer than the spot we
Exactly.
in every Thursday.
Right.
You know,
But y'all have a
so
great podcast.
yeah,
Yeah.
I sit and I watch and I listen, and
Yeah.
it's real.
yeah,
And here's the key to things that I try to be a part of and where I'm appreciative. When you wake up every day and you're not putting on a fake costume
Yeah.
for folks, it's easier when you get home. You don't have to take no costume off.
that's correct.
Mhm.
So
That's correct.
you know,
Facts.
that's
Yeah.
that type of energy, you know, so honesty, you know what I'm saying, integrity, values. And those are things I want inside of my my label.
Yeah,
You know,
Hell
even
yeah.
when it's time to start signing artists, you know, those things. But to get back to the music, this juncture and what the my brand of music is, I call it trap disco.
hmm
It's
Nice.
a genre of music that I wanted to create, which allows I guess the message of the music to not be so deteriorating to the youth brain.
yep,
Mhm.
yep,
Motivational hustle, I get that, you know, because anything that you good at, that could be your hustle.
yep.
You know, so I'm trying to, you know, deteriorate the shooting and the bang bang and, you know.
Hell yeah.
Well, I was
You
gonna
know,
say I was
that's-
reading, and that's exactly what your bio. I mean, you know, like,
Right.
and I was like, okay, you know,
Right.
I get it, man. You know, because it literally said I'm trying to remove the violence out of
Correct.
what rap music is known for.
Because you can
you
be
know,
success without that.
so you really can, man.
Mhm.
I mean, because the thing is, what does that prove? Outside the fact that it make
I mean, you'll
to
be-
me it put a target on your back.
Exactly.
That now, especially with these younger kids now, man, that don't think about nothing. That they're, you know, like it's
To be
just that
honest,
instant.
Right.
To be honest, without that, it's longevity.
Absolutely.
Correct.
So like you may get a few rappers here and there that come out with the shoot bang bang,
Yeah.
Right.
but you'll never see longevity in that. You'll
Correct.
see,
Correct.
like the artists that speak like I mean, if you think about some of the biggest artists in the world, like a Pitbull or Flow Rider, like
Exactly.
people don't put them as the
Exactly.
biggest artists in the world, but
Tech
these
Nine.
guys have been here. Yeah, Tech
Yeah.
Nine.
Yeah, those
Like
artists
these
is-
guys have been here for 20, 30 years and still have not moved or whatever
Exactly.
because
Still
they have
packing
like
out
that.
every show.
Oh, every
man.
freaking show or whatever.
But they
Um,
have that positive spin. That,
yeah, that
you know, it's a
positive
different.
spin.
It's a
Yeah,
different, right.
it's a different
Mhm.
approach.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, it makes you stand out.
Correct.
You know more. I mean, you know, then you get lost in the gunplay and the cash and the,
Man,
you know,
so
you do,
easy.
man.
It's easy.
And you really get more lost in, and I swear I'm gonna say it until people start listening to us, but you really get lost in there being no substance outside of that. That's
Yeah.
all you're.
Yeah.
That's all you're rapping and talking about.
Yep.
Is the guns, the money, the girls. Like that's it.
Yeah, the low
That
vibration.
that
music.
is it's
Very
you're
low
hitting
vibe.
right where you think everybody want to pick up, and unfortunately, a lot of people do want to hear.
Right.
You know, because that's all they've known,
But it's
but they don't
negative
know
energy,
good
though.
music.
You know, you go to a club, you see all the males standing around. It's just nothing but negative energy built up, waiting
Yeah.
on a spark.
Yeah,
Because it's not moving.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just sitting still, and you know, just the negative energy is going to build.
right,
At some point, it's going to pop.
right.
You know, my music I want people out there dancing, having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Trap
Yeah.
disco.
getting home
Yeah.
safe. You know, I don't want the
There you go.
shooters at my show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know, so I don't write the music to entice them
that's
because they will come.
that's it. I
Well-
mean, they will come. I don't know if you can put it any
You
clearer
know,
than that. They will come.
Yeah.
They will.
People
You
think
know?
there's money in that.
Right,
But-
and there's
but
no value in that.
But the real
Zero.
truth is, violence is always bad for business
Yeah,
unless you're selling guns.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We sell music,
Right.
Right. Yeah, me-
Right.
entertainment.
Right.
We want to
Yeah.
do this
Right.
over and over and over again,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
every single weekend.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna
On
be hard.
Thursdays.
I can tell you. I can
Yeah.
tell you though, it's gonna be hard.
Exactly.
Well, the weekend start on Thursday now, baby.
Facts.
It ain't no.
Well, back in
the
the, day, you
weekend
remember,
does start on
you remember
Thursday.
Thursday used to be ladies' night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You
true.
remember that?
Yeah.
Like that was like
The
the worldwide
lockdown,
thing.
right?
Thursday, any city,
That's ladies' night.
ladies' night.
Yeah.
brother.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got a mix of that.
Yeah.
We got the women mixing
Yeah.
into the stir and making noise on the stage. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
but I
good.
mean, I was gonna say though, but it's gonna be hard. And he speaks super high, and I'm gonna tie you two back together. But he speaks super high to team, you know, and you can kind of get into this saying because I think it's important that people hear
Right.
exactly what you like constantly preach all the time. Now is that you think some of your pitfalls happen because you didn't have the right people,
Exactly.
you know, around you. It's gonna be hard to put a team of people around you if you're selling guns.
Exactly.
If that's if gunplay is what your life is, and you know drugs and everything, it's gonna be hard to
hard
you'll
way to
do
go.
it. you're not gonna sustain it.
It's a hard way to go.
It's unsustainable. Like you can't do it. So
Scarface was only 2 or 3 years.
yeah,
When you look at that movie and look at his life, when you really put it into context, it was only 2 to 3 years of actual real time.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, and probably 15 years in having that mindset and having to lose sleep every night with that being your lifestyle.
That being your lifestyle.
I mean, I don't think Scarface ever slept.
No, he couldn't.
No.
How could you?
You can't.
First off, like, exuded beyond belief.
Yeah, I mean,
Like constantly.
Just 24/7
plates
every
beyond
day.
plates,
Yeah.
you know, dessert plates full.
Right. Yeah. No, that's
crazy.
But building your team.
Yes.
Walk us through like that mindset of what kind of drove Rock to like say, okay, I can't do this by myself anymore. You know.
Well, when I first established the label in 2012, I'm thinking it's just gonna, because I'm cool, and think I got good music. People's just gonna move on that, and then in the process you get tied up with folks, and then over time you kind of sit back and you start looking at all this money that you're spending and you haven't went anywhere.
Yeah.
And so you kind of give up. But then I was sitting around and I had to be honest with myself. I say, how can I be upset at something that I'm really not putting the right tools to, which I know better because of my professional ex-career. These are all tools that I possess. And here I am, I done got too relaxed and I'm not applying them, and it's hurting me.
Yeah.
So I ran into one of my assistants, my homeboy Frank, who's on my team, and he sat me down and he said, OG, he said, you got a good product. He said, you just don't have it packaged together right. And he was honest with me. And he made me look in the mirror because the questions he was asking me, I couldn't answer.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I have been wearing too many hats and ain't been accomplishing jack.
Yeah.
So, get your budget together and you get my paperwork right and build it back the proper way. So now everything is legit, my label, my business, have a merch store, so, but it took the members that I have now, the Benzarellis, the Franks, the Docs.
Yeah.
Shout out to the merch, by the way.
Yeah.
We
You can get that
appreciate
merch online. It's on the web.
Brought
You
us
go
some
visit
shirts.
the
And
website.
they represent it well today. So
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
But it just,
Every day.
being able to listen to other folks, because sometimes when you seeing failures, you stop trusting folks. So I had to just trust folks. They're gonna feed me the right information. So, and we all come to the table. We transparent. There's no hidden agendas, and we know what the end goal is. And everyone has a vision, so they can easily see my vision.
Yeah.
And it works smooth. Everyone is playing their role.
Oh,
That's the key.
they're looking out for you because they've been after us for a couple weeks now.
There you
So
go.
it's-
Yeah.
No, that's good.
But I encourage them to go out and try to introduce us to good business.
Yeah.
Because I want to help. Because we bring value.
Yeah.
And so those are fair exchanges. So why wouldn't you want to do business with people that you see as sharing the same values and want to do good business as well? So,
Yeah. Well, that's why you're sitting here. I mean, like we want to eventually figure out a way to we want to get everybody, that 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Because that's how we're built. That's what the whole thing is about, to be honest with you. But we had A West on first, but we have recognized people that's like pouring in just as much as we pouring in, so like, hence, why we're doing this today, because like, it's not free to do this.
Exactly.
And so but it's the mindset that I keep having to tell people because me, my job, I tell them, Gray is the music guy.
Exactly.
Run the stage. I got the stage on the floor. So like, but what I'm trying to get, some of these kids to understand is that it's nothing personal.
Right.
And we're going to legit give it our best shot to line it up to where it makes sense. But at the end of the day, it don't make sense if you popping in for 3 minutes.
Right.
And then, show me the next week. Like, that's not how it works, man. It's business.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we're trying to promote yours. You're trying to help us promote ours. And if we ain't going at it at all angles, this don't work for nobody. I'm wasting your time. You're wasting ours. So like, the more we can be, I was talking to Brandon last night, but the more we can be the uncles, because we were sitting there watching the game last night, and I swear, man, and the more you see it, the more it just becomes more apparent that the uncles are gone. You know, like we had our, the dads and the, you always, it's what you said earlier.
Yep.
You always had those figures that you kind of leaned on, that gave you that guidance. It was like, no, this ain't your lane, man. You're like, go.
Yeah.
And if you failed, you always got home to come back to.
Right.
But you failed before you left.
Right.
If you didn't leave.
Right.
You gotta roll the dice and get out there and see what happened. But I literally said last night, we lost the uncles. And that, Dad'll tell you over and over again.
Right.
And it just starts falling on, we're dads, it starts falling on deaf ears. But the moment Gray said to my kid or I said to Gray kid, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
And that for me growing up, and I think we're probably in that same age group,
it's us now.
We are the uncles.
It's us now.
But it was my uncles, that even steered more, props to my pops for it. Props taught me how to work and how to, never, I grind because of it, but on the flip side, it was the crazy uncle.
Right, exactly.
That told you that, that ventured out and was like, okay, so Dad's being cute on how he told you.
Yeah. Right.
Let me tell you what the real is, because your pops can't tell you that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I mean, we got to kind of get back, and that's kind of the role I try to play, every Thursday, or daily, to be honest with you. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so, like, it just it's natural to me.
Right.
Yeah. But it's just trying to shift that mindset.
Right.
That, you got good music, but you also got to understand what you just said. Your good music ain't good music to everybody.
Exactly.
So you got to find your lane, and you got to ride that line, and you got to make sure, because that is so competitive and because it's so tight and because it's so expensive, you have to make sure that you're staying as straight as possible, in the middle of all that. That way you're not, because these right here, these little darts left to right, that cost you so much time and energy and effort that now you got Miserella's like,
there's plenty of distractions along that path.
I can't keep this dude straight long enough. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to show up Thursday. He's going to find that next project that's willing to hear him out and just keep chasing. But I mean, and I've told a lot of these kids, we just got to keep pulling each other.
Well, love is a two-way street, I always tell people.
Yeah.
Love is a two-way street. So if you, like you're saying, if I'm pouring into you, you have to pour back into me, because if you're just taking, then I'm going to be over there in the corner, drained, dried up, shriveled up, and worthless.
Yeah.
So guys, you always got to remember, I tell them this is the music business.
Yeah.
So you can reverse it. This is the business of music.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we have to conduct this as what it is, which is a business.
Right.
It's just music is our product.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's the thing that a lot of people kind of put the cart before the horse.
Yep.
They think about the music without the other. And they think that if the music is good and my product is good and people like it, then the business stuff is going to just fall in line.
Right.
Where in actuality, it's quite the opposite.
Yep.
Because then you're out here with all this popularity, you're on Front Street, the spotlight is on you, and then you get all of these little, what I want to call piranha, nipping at you. And then they want a little bit here, they don't deliver. And they take a little bit here, and they don't. And then once you get down that road, now the artist is fried and has PTSD, and now they never want to try again.
Or we just now talking to somebody on the way here about that kind of that very thing that you got somebody just nipping away and you're getting nothing out of it. And now you're gun shy, but you need help. But now you're so cautious about asking for it, and
now you froze.
Now you froze.
Yeah, you got to surround yourself with people that want to see you generally succeed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And freaking, if you don't, then it's just poison.
Yeah.
If someone has that little bit of the like jealousy or envy, any of that stuff, and they don't want you to succeed, or they want to be bigger than you or whatever, that's not going to work.
You got a problem.
Yeah.
You're going to
got a problem.
Yeah.
The cool thing I will say about Nashville Thursday is, for the first time, I think in this city at least, artists are supporting other artists.
Yeah.
So there's nobody. There hasn't been a slight bit of beef at all at any event.
Zero.
So there could be 2 guys from 2 different sets or whatever. It doesn't matter where they come from or whatever. At that moment, it's just pure support or whatever.
Man, you guys have brought out people. man, that I was working with 15 years ago. For real, that I haven't seen in forever, man. And I've seen them at you all's events.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this stuff is really reaching.
Well, and it's good for us though, because off of that note, we've talked to several people, and some of the folks in this core group for us that's pushing just as hard as you guys.
Right.
When you hear somebody say, "I tried to do this 14 years ago,"
Right.
but we didn't have that momentum, we didn't have that support to be able to, and it even more, ironic to me is that we're doing it with a bunch of kids now that really ain't in that mindset that it's in that. I'm in this for me, type. But now I'm like, man, we sit there and we look, and I was like, dude, these folks are going crazy on social media, but going crazy for each other.
Exactly.
They're posting all the other artists just as much as they are themselves, So, and I honestly think that's the momentum you need to, to get that traction.
I've seen
for everybody is that you just see everybody kind of elevating out of it, and whether or not they elevate to the top or. Right. Bro, we just want elevation.
Just elevation.
Let's get some lift them off the ground just a little bit. Because now you're flying.
Right.
It's exactly what you said earlier. Now you're that kid that can fly.
Yep.
You took all them life lessons, and now them wings have now grown.
Opened up.
And it opened up.
Without support from your peers and from other artists, you're never going to pop, or the city will never pop at all. And I think that's why we never fully have popped or whatever. Like, we have a few big artists, like shout out to Buck and Yellow Wolf for doing it. Yeah. But realistically, we've never had a big freaking, artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we've never had a J. Cole or a freaking Kendrick and be like, yo, you heard that cat's from Nashville, man.
Right.
Like that just took off or whatever.
Yeah, Nashville never had that, they never had that major platform.
No.
I've lived in Atlanta before.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's a East St. Louis guy, but I'm going to make it worse. I'm from Gary, so we about 2 peas in a pod.
That's funny.
And so, yeah, man, so I've had some experience in Chicago. Like I said, I lived in Atlanta for a while. And, what you're describing about some of these other places is they have a big platform for the artists that are coming from there.
Yeah.
Whereas Nashville, they have to go out to some of these other
Well, you're
places.
hiding behind country music here.
Yeah, you just...
I mean, that's we're known for music, and that's what, right out the gate, that's another thing.
So big, they don't want it to be the face in front of country music.
Well, if you're a rap artist...
But the stage is so huge here.
It's big enough for both to coexist.
Exactly.
It can coexist.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't just get country tourists here.
Exactly.
This thing has become a melting pot.
No.
I mean, it really is. It's super diverse.
You see a mixture of everything just flowing through each other. So why can't music be the same?
Well, and the genres are crossing lines like they've never crossed before.
Exactly.
So, in all honesty, I think you could put anybody at the stage.
Exactly.
Or at Tootsie's or, and now you got...
Exactly.
And you're still going to have a crowd in there buying drinks.
Exactly.
I'm going to school you guys up on something new. So, obviously... I didn't mention this before. We have a new sponsor. So this is Rick Ross, his energy drink, Rap Star or whatever. So Tomcat, shout out to Zach Spade, Rap Star energy drink. But what we're gonna be doing is in 2 weeks we're gonna put together an all-star lineup or whatever. With all all-stars that have performed in the past weeks.
Dope.
And currently that are going to be performing in these upcoming weeks will debut. We'll actually do we're going to take it on the road. We'll do about 12 different cities or whatever, Nashville being one of them. It will be televised, all of this great stuff or whatever.
Nice.
But we're going to do auditions for Rap Star. To see who's gonna be the next big rap star that comes out of the city.
Okay.
So we'll have an audition for Rap Star, and it will be this huge, cool freaking event that we really get to debut our city through
creating our own
who
American
that next
Idol
rap star is or whatever.
Awesome.
Pretty much.
The innovators.
Yeah, innovators.
Yeah.
We just refuse for it to die, man. Like I said, I'm not on the music side of it aside from supporting my guy here, but
I know what's up, man.
I'm sitting there watching it from a distance and watching the movement happen. He's working every Thursday. I'm just working the crowd.
I got you.
But even working the crowd, man, I mean, it's honestly magic. happening
I
every
understand.
single week.
I meet
so.
you at the bar sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Good times all the time.
All right, it's
Yeah,
time.
so,
I hold it down.
D, it's time, buddy.
yeah, it's not my time.
Yo, so as you know, if you've watched any of our past podcasts,
The
we have a
initiation.
little initiation that we do. So we have 3 products in here. And Ben,
And I promise they're
unfortunately,
legal products,
Ben's-
even though he brought it in a Ziploc
Unfortunately, Ben's
hefty
is the
bag.
guinea pig
Oh,
today
no.
because Rock Rackz has 1 kidney, so we're not trying to kill him.
Yeah, this man, bro, got the medical records on me. Oh my God!
So-
What? Man, why is it like in a? Why is it
'Cause it's
like
gray.
in the?
Because it's gray.
Medical.
So we're gonna do
Props to Tom for
You're gonna
shouting
do a
out and
little-
telling us to do better.
a little.
You know, honestly, I don't throw my guys under the bus like
Well,
that.
I sure
but
feel a lot of weight
in this
behind.
particular event,
I died laughing.
I do have
the
a
world?
medical condition that won't allow me to.
Yeah,
But
me too, today.
all this guy been
Bro.
doing for the last week is telling me how cold he is.
No.
He's eating
With the hot stuff.
jalapenos.
I like
He say he's a
jalapeno.
I mean, if you
jalapeno
like-
That's not.
master.
But that don't
I
have
said,
nothing
okay.
to do with this
I got something for
fireball,
you.
Well, look, have
It-
faith. We both
it-
survived it.
dude.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like he's holding iodine in
It
this,
pretty
in this
much-
paper towel.
It
And
pretty
these guys
much.
want me to drink this.
No, you don't have to drink
What
it.
do y'all
y'all got
hazmat
going on,
suit
man?
or
You don't even have to
No,
drink
you
it.
don't have to. So look, the first thing we'll take it easy. First thing we're gonna do.
Oh, no.
Is,
It's first and last.
No,
nuts.
He's got to go through the list. You
I mean,
go
the show probably
one,
gonna be over after he puts it in his
Nah,
mouth.
Yeah,
so,
no,
I
this is gonna be
mean,
good.
Oh, that's the peanuts.
So we'll work up.
Oh,
So this
Lord.
is so honestly, this is the least hottest thing, but this has
All right.
this is 18 million Scovilles.
18.
Yeah, 18
Yeah, that
million Scovilles. All
I
you
think
have
they
to
just
do
put it
is
on the
just
label just
eat
to
one
scare you.
peanut. That's it. And then we'll go to the.
Sure.
So this was the second hottest hot sauce in the world, and this is the hottest hot sauce in the world.
Man, that looks like a little vial of blood.
It does. It does.
These
It
guys got
does.
me on
and it
like,
ain't, it ain't,
Just
it
grab
ain't
one
from the
peanut.
lamb.
oh, Lord.
One peanut. That's it. Honestly,
Where's the
honestly,
water? Anything to drink in
Hey,
here?
give him
Here.
one of the.
Rap
yeah,
stars. Here, you got to
okay.
wash it down
Oh,
with
The
the
new
with a
rap
hot-
sponsor. The
with
new
a
sponsor.
hot- with
Oh,
a-
no, it's not. Yeah, it's not hot.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold. Just use your imagination.
Honestly, I've eaten like
you
3 or
asked,
4 of those at a time. So like, and just like normal.
Are you letting
I
it
would chew it.
soak?
Don't
What
let
are
it
you
soak.
doing?
You got to chew
Yeah.
it and go, bro. Yeah.
You've lost your
Is this
mind.
gonna make him poop or something? Or
Nah,
his
no,
gas
he
gonna
good.
blow up in his
Oh,
stomach.
no, he good.
So explain, is that
He's
hot?
gonna burn the seats out your car
It's hot.
on the way home. That's hot.
Yeah, but it's like,
It's not like it's not a
What's hot?
jalapeno hot.
mm-mm.
It's lower. It's lower than jalapeno hot.
Your new nickname gonna be Red when we leave here.
Flaming red.
Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
hot, dude. Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's like, it's probably like hot.
He said,
It's probably,
"Oh
like,
yeah,
it's probably like hot Prince of Chicken hot.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I
ain't
agree with
bad.
that.
Oh, okay.
That's
I mean,
not
it's hot,
bad.
though. It's hot.
Good job.
No, it's
Good
hot.
job.
Yeah.
On around too.
Oh, no. No, no.
Level 1.
Oh yeah, you made it
I'm
through.
already sweating.
You got
Oh, man,
You
my
got
tongue
it.
burning.
We're going to bang this out quick. You got to
Oh,
do
no,
it.
we're not banging nothing.
I'll just give him the
Pause.
give him the top.
What?
Just give him the top. Oh my
Hey,
No, he just has to. You just have to do a
Oh,
finger
no,
dab.
I'm just, oh, man.
hey
It's hot,
man.
You gotta do a finger dab.
No,
Made
bro.
it to stage 2.
God. I mean, like
dog.
just a pinky. Not
Stage
even the
two.
whole. Not even the whole
Pinky.
thing.
Listen. How many
Pinky
have
and
made it
miss.
to this stage?
I went through
Everyone.
all
Everyone
five.
does.
Oh,
You got.
Five.
Yeah. Yo,
No,
G-
no, it's not 5.
No,
but the
we
first
had
night
G
at his
do
house.
6 or 7.
If you go to his house, he's literally gonna get a plate out and bring out hot sauce and be like, "Oh, try all these." He's
Everyone.
Like, he's like, "I'll give you $100 for you." I was like,
Yeah.
Dude,
By the way,
whatever.
I'm gonna send you $50 if you complete it.
Uh-oh.
You gotta complete
"You did
it.
say
already
that."
got that?
It's hot.
I did, I'm glad you remembered that part.
Yeah.
No.
Just dab it.
Just dab.
I mean, and when I say dab, just barely.
Just barely.
I'm still dealing with that. Hey, dude. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, don't move the rap star.
No, I was wondering, what's your thoughts on the rap star?
Oh, the rap star, that's pretty good, though.
Yeah,
Oh my
Rap
God.
star's fire.
yeah.
Oh man, Gray, you something else, man.
And I think
I've been seeing people on Instagram with it. Dude, this is tough, man. Oh, Lord.
Just dab it.
This ain't bad. Honestly, so this
Welcome
is
to the
only
show.
1 million Scovilles. The other one was 18 million. But
Yeah,
in
that
my
one should be
opinion,
lighter than.
it's liquid, so the liquid is hotter.
Did you see his eyes?
Yeah, man. These boys, hey, I don't know what camera I'm supposed to look at,
All of them.
but these boys are not playing in here. I've seen the little thing with the guy with the wings.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
cracking the jokes
yeah.
and telling the story. Yeah, dude, that's hot though.
That one was hotter?
Yeah, man, yeah, it's all hot.
You thought that was hotter than?
I get it now.
Do you think
I
it
don't
was
think
hotter
it's
than
hotter
the peanut?
than.
So
I don't think
Sid
it's hotter
got
than-
away then.
Huh?
Sid the entertainer got away.
Oh, he
from
got
it.
away because
yeah.
he first.
Well, he wasn't even in.
Yeah,
so
that's why
we
he did the
remoted.
Zoom call.
Yeah, we
I'm
remoted
like,
him
he
in.
ain't slick. He did the Zoom
Yeah.
motion.
Smart. Yeah, I'm over
No,
sweating, dog.
no.
Oh,
Just
shit.
let him touch the top. You hear me?
Look,
What?
He literally can touch the top on that.
Just,
one.
yeah. This one,
Hey.
all you have to do is just take the, just
Oh,
wipe
no.
the thing.
No, don't wipe it though. Just dab it.
Yeah, just
Hey,
dab
I'm
the
sit-
side.
Hey, everybody, listen right now.
This is the last one.
Whoever's coming on here next, y'all make sure
Oh my
they get
goodness.
some new headphones.
Oh my
Cause,
God.
buddy,
He said, "Get some new headphones."
the way I'm sweating right now, dude, feels like my ears are floating inside of these things right now, dude. Oh Lord,
my goodness.
So all you do, this is it, quick.
I see why they call these boys nasty.
Yeah.
You do the finger, you got to
Look, see, I told you.
Just
And then
barely
it's got
touched that
a
one.
skull. I told you, a little
skull.
vial of blood.
Yeah, barely touched that one.
You
man.
this is the way to do it, man. We've all done it.
Hey,
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? The
You
outside?
just do the
just
outside finger
tap
down.
it just like you did.
I
That
touched the corner of my eye, it's on fire.
one. That should be fine. I promise.
I touched the corner of my
There
eye,
you go, bro.
it's on fire.
It's better than touching the corner of your thigh. We learned that when Will was on.
Hey,
I went
ain't never
in.
seen you sit there straight up.
Did you do
Oh,
it?
man, you got to prepare yourself.
No. Well, that's why we do it.
You never,
We
know,
also,
you never know what's
Hey,
coming.
this correct.
No, I was
slouching.
gonna
This
say
correct-
we're in the business of correcting posture.
Yeah, hey, hello.
Pepper and posture, baby. That's
How
our
was,
next business.
how was the last one? Are you hallucinating?
No?
That one has levels.
This
Oh,
one,
no, don't tell me I'm going to be like in the car.
You might.
And then it's going to start doing some shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, can I say-
something else?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
Oh, this is nasty.
It would have been too late right then, but it's
Hey,
fine.
man, good job, man. Yeah, give him a round. Yeah, give my man.
Yeah, you did a good job, man. We're proud of you.
Really, dog.
And the sponsor, thank you for washing down. So,
Rap star. Energy drink.
way too hot. Nastyville. Sponsored by
fine,
Rap
eh?
Star. What do you guys call that segment? Like, what is that? You guys got to have like a
Yeah, it's a
thing.
Torture.
it's called
Posture.
the Nasty Heat,
Posture.
sponsored
Fix your
by
posture.
Rap
Fix your
Star
posture.
Energy.
Straighten
Drink
up,
and
young
Big
man.
D
Straighten
sauce.
up.
Straight
We should have started
Hell
them
is
off
hot.
with Big D
Yeah,
sauce.
hell is hot.
Dude,
This hell is hot. No.
So
That's too
tell us
nice.
like the levels you're going through, because you did obviously the
Well-
peanuts. You did
Actually, you're the first
The hot
person to do all
second-
three.
No, I'm
second
not.
hottest
Congratulations.
No, yeah, right. Whatever. Thanks.
song. Second hottest hot sauce in the world, and then the first hottest hot sauce in the world. Was the first
Dude.
hottest hot sauce in the world the hottest?
No. The skull, I think definitely was hottest.
Yeah.
I did, I mean, it was so little, but
Do you recommend it for your chicken?
no.
No.
Could
No,
you
man.
eat
No.
a full chicken with that last sauce on it?
No, man.
No way, right? You'll die probably.
Man.
Yeah, dude,
No.
you can't toss that or bro.
You can't do
Oh,
nothing.
no. You ain't
I
no
think you
tossing
gotta
that.
put
No,
like
you
a
ain't.
drop of that.
That's
and,
like
you
that's
would,
like
yeah.
one drop in chili.
one
Yeah.
drop
And
in
it's
chili.
still gonna take over the entire pot.
The whole pot.
It is.
Yeah.
It's gonna take over the
Yeah,
entire
dude.
pot.
It probably
No question.
No question.
And I don't want any of that chili, so don't invite me.
No.
That
None.
But
None.
that-
So let me get this straight, right? So you got like a whole cabinet of this stuff at your
Yeah.
house?
He loves hot sauce, man.
Do you ever pull these pranks on in-laws and stuff?
I pull it on everyone. Anyone
Yeah.
that walks
Anybody
in my
that comes
house.
in the house.
They,
So
they
don't-
got it.
They're
They
pretty
gotta
much
do
gonna
it.
try some kind of hot
Bring a
sauce. I'm
doggy
telling
bag
you.
of own food. Come to Great House.
Oh no,
Yeah.
food there will be fine. It's
Yeah.
it's just that this is like some
just a hobby.
He's not
odd
gonna
hobby
secretly
that he
put it
has.
on nothing.
No, this
Okay.
dude's
I used to eat
stomach
this
is
one
made
hot
out of
sauce called Pain. You guys heard of that?
no.
It has the percentages on it, all the way up to 100%.
Oh, I've seen it.
Is it
I've seen the
green?
scale.
No, it's red. It's pretty hot though.
I've seen the scale.
Was that hotter than
That peanut,
pain?
that peanut was pretty hot though.
But I like the analogy.
No.
I like the Prince's chicken analogy though. That's not bad.
How long? How long are those peanuts preserved before they?
They're not,
dude.
They're not.
No, I'm just.
Them things are never going bad, bro.
I mean, you get what I'm going.
No.
Is there like
that ain't going bad.
They're never
I will
expiring,
tell you,
bro.
the corner of my eye is on fire. Just
Oh,
from
if
me
you touch it, you're going
stretching.
blind.
Yeah.
Oh, you just did that now?
We had
Yeah,
somebody.
but no, I touched the corner
they
of my
did?
eye.
We had
by
somebody on.
accident.
No, we had
Right.
somebody on
Before.
that touched more than their eye.
Yeah, he went to the bathroom.
He went to the
after.
bathroom right after, and it wasn't good.
And we called him
Oh, wow.
on set, and he was,
Yeah, you
What do you
watched
think
one of the
that-
shows.
he was
right?
disabled.
You see it.
yeah.
It's bad.
You had to call AAA.
It's bad, bro. All right, let's circle
Is
back
your
here.
mouth still on fire? Or is it going away?
I don't know, man. I'm going to tell you. I must admit, the rap star stuff does mellow it
It
out.
saved it.
The rap star mellowed it out.
So
It's
now
pretty
we-
good, though.
now we know.
Shout,
We just
shout
have
out
to-
Tomcat. You guys got a
Yeah.
good product here, I must say. I never got a chance to try it. That's my buddy, Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
He's one of those cats, man. Worked together. Man, I don't know. That probably was maybe at least 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, y'all both been in the game for a minute, so
Yeah. Tom's a hang of a guy,
Yeah.
man.
let's circle him back
Yo,
though
he
before we
freaking completed
before we
the
get
hot
all the way
shot.
there. Yeah, I'm proud of him. We'll welcome him back.
I love it.
You may
It's
get
hot.
you
champion.
may
So
get
he
to come
does
back
eat
now.
jalapenos.
Yeah.
Benzarelli.
He does.
Oh,
The
jalapenos.
one bad boy, I got to give.
Jalapenos? That's gonna be nothing, bro. Tonight.
If jalapenos is a walk in the park to what
It's a
you
walk
Well,
in
just
yeah,
the
did.
they're
park.
good,
Yeah.
man. You know,
They
they're just,
are.
you know, they're good for you, you know.
They
Yeah,
are
sound good. They're not good for me. My
Habaneros,
body ain't set up like that.
little
so-
ghost pepper too, man. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Let's have kind of.
You know what gets me, honestly, are those Asian peppers. The ones that, like, the red ones that they grow, like the little
Asian
Oh,
ones.
the chili
pepper.
peppers.
Yeah, the chili
Yeah, that's when you eat
Oh.
Thai food.
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah, those are hot.
Yeah.
Those are freaking hot. I think those are hotter than damn ghost pepper,
Yeah,
in
they're
my
pretty hot.
opinion. Like, you eat one of the, like, you just eat a
Yeah,
corner.
I wouldn't know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I just really wouldn't know.
Me neither. Me neither.
I
Yeah,
just.
those things
I mean, there
are
is. I
brutal.
like tasting my food.
There
Not.
you go.
Yeah.
My man.
I don't want to burn through it,
my
bro.
man.
All right, man. Let's circle back though. We're getting back to
So,
get back to the real.
So, Rock Rackz,
Talk about it.
give me some recommendations you would like to give the kids, like from your city,
Yeah.
or the proper steps to get like, because I've been there, man. Like I know exactly how it is. I remember there was shout out to Rudy Hustle, by the way, who's a producer out of East St. Louis.
Okay.
And one time I'm in his freaking house, and I don't know if I've ever told you this story.
No, I've not heard
And-
this one.
And when you're in that life or whatever, and you just never know what's gonna happen. So like you always gotta be prepared. So I'm in the studio in his basement and we're recording. And then
You're
all
not
of a sudden,
prepared.
No.
and all of a sudden, like, and these cats are prepared, like they got like machine guns,
Oh,
like
yeah.
real stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
That was back then. They
yeah,
do not have those now.
No, they don't have those.
Yeah,
now,
those are
dude. Now-
it's empty now.
They wouldn't have
Yeah,
those
yeah.
now.
No, there's no way they would still have that.
No, 0%. They moved on to bigger things.
Yeah, I don't want you to die by the hands of one of them.
No. Those are the peeps. But so one day I'm recording, and all of a sudden we hear like pop, 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 all on the side of the house or whatever, and someone drove by and started spraying the side of the house while I'm in the
What, a
basement.
pressure washer?
Ah.
Pressure washing?
Yeah, a little bit different.
I mean, it's pressure.
Big pressure.
Yes, pressure.
Yeah.
Big pressure.
So I get it. Like when I was working Vivint, we would stop working no matter what time it was after the first gunshot. That was the cue.
The lights
So,
went
like,
on.
It could be
Yeah.
7 o'clock at
Lights
night
went on.
that we
It's
would
time to go.
stop,
Yeah.
or it could be 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But once you heard that first pop, 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 then you were done. We're like, all right, we're out.
We're
We'll
out.
see.
I told this man, he
Yeah.
got some. This
Yeah.
dude here got some. He got some angels floating around. I swear,
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy buckshots and everything in him
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
did not hit him for whatever reason. I'm telling you.
So
Like,
if you
it's-
could give advice to the people from your city on the proper steps to follow to like become
I think
something.
the biggest thing, the advice I would give is allow positive male role models to accept their information that they give.
Mhm.
You know, be able to listen. Stay out the wrong circles. Nothing's gonna be easy. No one owes you anything. Discipline. Just staying disciplined. Making the hard decisions to do the right thing versus the easy decisions to do the wrong thing.
That's it.
Hell yeah,
That's good, man.
Because
That's good.
Yeah.
bullshit ain't about nothing. And the OGs and like you said, the uncles, there's nobody out here that's really guiding these young men.
Yeah.
They full of anger. They don't know how to deal with emotions. The emotions all out of whack. You know, because the phone gonna tell them, gonna give them all the answers, so they ain't being challenged. They don't know how to be stressed out, which is an emotion.
Yeah.
Being stressed is an emotion. You gotta know how to deal with that emotion.
Yeah.
They don't know how to deal with them emotions. So just keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, hustling was a part of the environment, so I don't knock nobody that hustle, but there are principles to hustling. So if you even hustle the right way, you can find ways to move on out of it, transition away from it. But when you hustling the wrong way, man, you're gonna get caught up in a storm out there.
What I tell you in the car on the way, I'm telling you, dude. Like for
real.
It's a science to everything.
There are signs.
Yeah.
So just be able to listen to older men, no matter what form they come. If somebody drop jewels on you, you got to be able to hold it, retain it, and pull something from it.
Yeah.
And if what don't make sense out of it, release it. But if something in there makes sense,
hang on and
hang
hold
on
true.
to it. Yeah.
Because if you get caught up too much in the hustle.
There you go.
Well, these days, getting caught up once is all you need.
You see a little bit of money.
Right.
You see a little bit of money, and you think, hey, this is the life I want to live.
Right.
But yet, if you have that little bit of money and you invest it into something that's real or whatever,
absolutely,
that will
rewrite the script.
Yeah, rewrite the script.
So in my label, those are the type of artists that I would like to sign because understanding, that I can't invest into a high risk factor.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not good business.
Yeah.
So and at the same time knowing that everything that you deserve you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm not here to beat you out anything, don't want anything from you. So I don't want to be one of those labels either.
Yeah.
Because I stand on good business.
Hell yeah.
It's good, man.
And,
I love that.
So it's not to rob nobody, but nothing is free, so you have to invest something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You have to invest something.
The most important thing to invest is to invest in yourself.
Invest in
Facts.
yourself.
Period.
Yeah, period.
That's right.
Yeah.
Period.
Cool.
All right, D. It's about time we wrap up. Any
Yes,
final
sir.
words?
No, man. I'm just, I'll reiterate, man. We appreciate you guys having coming on with us just as much as you appreciate. You said
Appreciate
being
you having
here.
us,
So
Very grateful.
no, we're
Very
glad we
grateful.
finally got to make it happen. Our apologies for
I know.
this
It's
crazy
all right. It's
circle
all right.
we've been in the
No.
last couple of weeks. But hey, fortunately, y'all part
Patience,
of that
man.
craziness that we've been
Patience
in.
is a
So
virtue.
That's us understanding.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. That's the
Yeah.
respect. And it goes both ways.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all go check out that
Pie.
EP Pie
That's what I was just about.
out
to
on
say.
Rock
all
Rackz.
digital platforms. Rock Rackz.
Pie.
ROCKRACKZ. Rock Rackz.
let's get it done.
EP
dog.
Pie.
called Pie. Yeah,
All
Yeah.
check
together.
it
Rock
out.
Rackz. All
All
You
together.
got to eat right.
Tell them about that store, man.
All right, you can
Where
go
they
get
get
your
the
merch on if you go to link in bio on IG, and that's at Everyday ENT on IG. Lincoln's in the bio. You can go there, go on my merch store. I got all types of hoodie shirts. I got some female leggings. I got sports gear. And I'm building it on layers, so I got hats coming. But you can get you some merch now.
You got a little discount code for them, too,
And I
don't
got a
you?
discount code. If you type in
Talk to 'em.
discount code EDE, you can get you a discount. Y'all
Nice.
go and
Hell yeah.
support.
That's what's up.
Again,
Hell yeah.
much love to Young Gray, my
Yes,
man
sir.
Monte.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all, bro.
Nastyville.
Good job,
Thanks for having us.
Nastyville.
Hey, even
Ben
though you
Zarelli
guys
did it, man.
Hey,
I know.
I'm
Which
official.
hand did he dive in there?
I don't know, but I may be in
the
trouble.
left. I'm left hand. I kept it
Hey.
real with you, Gray. I kept
I'm
it
really
real
waiting
with
to
you.
see the walk to the car. I want to see if he can
Oh,
stand
no,
up.
we
Oh,
good.
yeah, he
Man,
got
we
on white.
good now.
He got on white
Just-
pants. So
I'm
it
not
may end
gonna lie. I
bad.
touched my lips afterward too.
was-
My lips
I'm
are
a
on
little
fire.
nervous. I mean,
Just a
I've been over here wearing this mute button out because my nose is green. But hey, I survived.
You'll be able
it,
to
y'all.
breathe for a good
Yeah,
week.
man.
Oh yeah, you're good. Sinuses are open.
Yo,
I'm all
your
good with
sinuses are
Nastyville.
straight.
That's funny.
No,
All right, bro.
love,
Wrap us, man.
Nastyville
Nastyville.
out.
Out. Ride around my top down, window shaking a lot now. I'ma stay proud, no Kane Brown, but I thank God for these days now. Don't make sounds, cracks glass, no rebounds. N-town, Nashville, and I stay proud now.